Hey everybody, Hunter back again from Showtime Studios. Going to do the showcase video on the little Bedford tanker build that we've been working on the last few weeks. We spent about, I guess, 3 weeks total, start to finish on this build, and it debuted yesterday at the Old Dominion Open and won its category. So I'm going to spin it around here 360 degrees, show you how it come out, and this will be a wrap on this build. On to the next one. As you can see, we have the front there where we hinged the, well, actually didn't hinge it. We glued it in the open position on the hood. That's the butterfly hood that we cut open. And we'll go ahead and spin it around here and let you get to see some of the weathering. All done with the salt technique and some rusting powders. It is Tamaya green and haze gray at the top. And for the most part, this is a box stock build. I call it box stock with freedom. These pieces right here, the straps, they were added. They were built out of brass. That was something that the kit did not have that detail, and the actual tank bodies did. So I went ahead and built those. And we did some, weathering and streaking and stuff on the gas tank there, made that look realistic. A little bit of rusting on the wheels, just paint chipping basically. Fair amount of rust on that rear fender. We put a fair amount of rust on the spare tire assembly and on the spare wheel. Did a lot there. You can see the distressed decals that we did on it. And we'll move it on around here. There's the little scratch build bucket that I hung on the side of it. It does have black liquid in it to simulate some oil. And of course, we weathered the tires and distressed all the decals all the way around. The outlet valves on this were done with metallizer to make them look a little bit more realistic. And then in the interior, it might be a little difficult to see, but we did a red shop rag right back here in this corner. And then if you spin it around a little bit more here, there's a blue tarp in there in front of the seat. And we also put a log book on the seat. And we cut the door glass and put the vent window and the frame for it in separate. And then I cut a new piece of glass and put the window in the almost down position on the passenger side. And then on the driver's side, we actually put the window in the almost up position. And we did the same technique on that. I did cut the I actually made a new panel for this windshield panel over here, and we kicked it in the open position, and we'll spin it around there. You can see that the windshield's opened up, and we also had to modify the windshield wiper to do that. But in the process, I went ahead and added a piece of photo etch. It's just a real thin piece of photo etch for the wiper blade. We painted all that flat black. Come out real good. Real happy with that. And we also added a little bit of plumbing and wiring. We have some wiring back here on the firewall. We ran the fuel line and the oil lines on it. We actually put a photo etched air cleaner nut on top of the air cleaner assembly there, and did some streaking and stuff on the windows. You can see here where all the rust and dirt and crud and stuff's around the edges of the windshield, but we wiped a lot of it off in the center, like somebody had taken a rag and just kind of wiped the windshield real quick. So tried to keep this thing, very realistic looking, not really abused, but well worn. And I'm real happy with the results of it. It, could have come out a little bit better. You can see a little bit of damage that we added back here in the on the rails. We also added some damage through this area here, just to give it that kind of weathered and worn look, I guess you could say. We did put some tail light wiring in it, but overall, like I say, we're real happy with the build. The next one will, always have to be better. That's how we do things here at Showtime Studios. So I just want to do a update and a showcase on the little Bedford build. So that's it. That build is a wrap, and we are moving on to the next one. We'll have a video coming up on that real soon, so stay tuned for that one. Like always, I thank you for watching, and we'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.